right, well, we're here with the VT-12 vocal trainer, which is a revolutionary product for singers from Roland. And it gives singers everything they need to improve all the skills that singers need to be good at. So what are those skills that singers need to be good at? Well, they need to be able to sing in tune. They need to know what note they're singing. So we've got a pitch indicator, and it'll actually tell you if you're in tune on any note. Plus, there's also a metronome that you can use. So singers can learn to improve their time and get better with rhythmic tempo and things like that. You've also got a pitch generator, so you can actually hear the note that you're going to sing before you sing it. And I can change that, so that's a G, and let's see if I can sing it. G, and the note lights up when I sing it. G, and a little sharp, and that arrow tells me I'm a little sharp on that G. The arrows, if they lock in together, are perfect pitch. So let's see if I can do it. G, pretty close. So that's a great tool for singers to be able to learn how to maintain intonation on different notes, find out what their tendencies are as they move from different parts of their range, and see what their intonation looks like on various notes. And the other thing, of course, as I mentioned, is a metronome. So you press the metronome button, press play, and now I've got a little metronome going here. I can tap the tempo of the song I'm working on. Yeah. And now I get my note. And I'm ready to sing. I can see my intonation and keep in time. So I have all those tools available to me as a singer. And the great thing about the VT-12 is that it's always recording. And that's another tool that singers need to have. They need to be able to hear how they sound with a really good microphone, which normally you'd have to go into a really good studio to hear yourself with a good microphone. The VT-12 has a great microphone already built in, and it's always recording. And that's a key feature of the VT-12. So whenever you press review, you get to hear what you just did with a great quality mic. Tempo of the song I'm working on. So as you're hearing as I'm playing back right now, I can hear myself, what I sounded like, and I'm ready to sing. And it even shows my notes again. I can see my intonation. So as I sing, I see the notes that I sang, and if they're in tune, and I get to hear myself with a great quality mic. And I've also got, as a singer, a band to back me up. That's another thing that singers need. They need to know what their tune intonation is. They need to know if they're in time. They need to be able to hear their note. And they need to be able to sing with a band, and especially with a really good band, like the one that comes with the VT-12. In fact, there's a book and a bunch of exercises and warm-ups from the Berklee College of Music, which is included in the book. This is the Vocal Workouts for the Contemporary Singer, which is a book used at Berklee's College of Music, written by the chair of the voice department, Ann Peckham. So that book has a bunch of great exercises and warm-ups in it, and bands that are recorded to back you up when you're singing your exercises. So it's not just a metronome or just having to sing along with you. You know, kind of more of the regimented, rudimentary stuff. You get to sing with a band. So here's one of the exercises, kind of an arpeggio, and it'll even show you the note you're supposed to sing as it's going. 1, 2, 3, 4. It tells me the note that it's supposed to sing. It's blinking, and now I sing along. No, no. So it shows me my intonation, it shows me if I'm on pitch, and then, as like I said, it's always recording. So you press review, and you get to hear how you sounded as you sang with that band when you're doing your warm-ups. It tells me the note that it's supposed to sing. It's blinking. So now I can hear myself played back, singing along with those exercises, and see the notes that I sang. So it gives me a really fun way to practice, and a way to see how I'm progressing as a singer, how my intonation's improving, how my time is improving, and how my tone is improving, because I have a great quality recording mic built into the VT-12. The same kind of mics we use in our high-quality field recorders, like the RO5 and the RO9, is built into this. So this is a really powerful tool for singers to have a great quality mic wherever they go, because then they can hear how they sound with their band tracks. So I can load in all the songs that I use on the bands I'm working with, or if I have a teacher that's giving me exercises, I can record those into here and record along with them and see how my intonation is working, see if I'm sounding the way I want to sound. So if I press the warm-up button again, it goes into user mode. There's 10 tracks that I can record, 10 minutes long each. So I have 100 minutes of recording time that I can use to record anything off of my iPhone or my iPod or whatever my MP3 device, CD player. You record it straight in, direct, with an audio cable. It's simple, no computer necessary or anything. And you just press play, and now you got your track right in your VT-12. And if you said this life ain't good enough, I would give my world to lift you up. I could change my life to better suit your mood. And that's a song right off of the Hal Leonard Pro Vocal series. So that's a really great way to have your songs loaded in. You just record it straight off of the CD that comes with that book from Hal Leonard. And now you've got a track in there that you can practice with. And again, it's always recording with a great mic. You press review. Right now that song. And if you said this life ain't good enough, I would give my world. So a great recording of a marginal vocal right there on the VT-12. You always have a great recording of whatever you just did when you press review, because it's always recording when you're working with your tracks, working with the metronome, working with the warm-ups and the exercises that are built in. So it's a really powerful tool to constantly be able to monitor how you sound, what your pitch intonation is looking like. In fact, when it plays back, it always shows you the notes you sang. So not only one singer can work with this, but actually two singers at once can work with the VT-12, because there's also mono and chord modes. So you can actually have two singers sing, and both notes will show up on the pitch indicator, and it will tell you if the interval's in tune. If you're working with a choir, if you're a choir director, or if you have ensembles, sopranos, altos, you sing both notes, and they both show up on the pitch indicator, and it'll tell you if those intervals are in tune. So it's great for working with groups or individual singers together while singing harmonies. If you're a singer that just wants to practice with your band, you record those tracks in, you sing along, great mic records, and it always gives you great feedback. And again, all the built-in exercises from Berkeley Press in the book and the exercises that are built into the VT-12, it's just a really great tool for singers at any level, and teachers working with singers and coaches working with singers. It's the tool that every singer needs. Plus, the VT-12 comes in 3 colors: metallic orange, aqua blue, and classic black. So whatever your style is, the VT-12 is perfect for wherever you're headed.